Hi guys, I just wanted to make a little video to show you how to take your outline and turn it into an essay. And I'm using a good example of an essay that I had from a previous year just so that we can look at all of the aspects that it has. I'll also post this essay on Moodle for you if you wanted to take a look at it there. But again, don't forget your 4-line heading, and the date is going to be your due date, which is the day we return from spring break. Hopefully, if we go back to school. If not, it's still going to be due on that date. You'll just have to submit it to me electronically. But if we are back at school, then you're going to print it for the day we return from spring break and turn it in physically. So 4-line heading, running header, and a creative title. And then we start with our intro paragraph. And I'm going to highlight as we go. Remember, the intro paragraph is going to have 4 to 6 sentences that doesn't have anything to do with Romeo and Juliet yet. Instead, it's going to be your hook. So it's talking about the theme that you're going to be proving in your essay, but talking about something else to introduce the reader to your theme. So in this one, in the Disney movie Tangled, Rapunzel conquers her controlling and thieving mother with the help of her love. With the help of her love for her boyfriend Flynn Rider. Rapunzel's love for Flynn helps her get past all of her hardships and adversities from her abominable mother. Even though her mother's strict restraints, Rapunzel carries on and fights for her happiness. Flynn gives Rapunzel the meaning and strength that she needs to overcome her relationship with her demented mother. Flynn also gives Rapunzel a sense of reality that she never knew existed. So again, it's a hook. It's taking something that the reader probably knows about anyway and introducing the theme. Okay, and then the next sentence is going to be a bridge sentence. Okay, so this is where you first introduce Romeo and Juliet. How does this tangled stuff, what does it have to do with Romeo and Juliet? So she says, situations do not always result in the way as planned, like in Romeo and Juliet, and people need the courage to carry on with the help of love. Okay, so bringing all of this stuff about how love helps Rapunzel in Tangled and bringing it back to Romeo and Juliet. And then the last sentence in the intro paragraph is the thesis statement. Okay, so she says, in the play Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, love enables people to overcome difficulties, shown by Romeo, the nurse, and Friar Lawrence. Okay, so that's her thesis. Her theme is love helps people to overcome difficulties. And she's going to have 5 paragraphs total. Okay, and the reason we know she's having 5 paragraphs total, I wish I could write on this. I don't know how I would, but she has a Romeo paragraph, she has a nurse paragraph, and a Friar Lawrence paragraph. So those are the topics for each of the main body paragraphs. That's the focus. So like on your outline, I said the focus idea for each paragraph, and that's one of the ideas in your thesis statement. So she's going to have 3 main body paragraphs, 5 paragraphs total. Okay, I'm just going to go over one of the main body paragraphs to give you an idea. So first up in the thesis statement is Romeo, so this should be the Romeo paragraph, and it is. So she has her topic sentence first. Okay, you do need a topic sentence, and it's going to start with a transitional word. Okay, so our topic sentence here. Initially, Romeo proves how love enables him to overcome hardships from Rosaline and Tybalt. Okay, so we have the theme, we have the topic, Romeo, we have a transitional word, and we have the 2 supporting details that she's going to have in this paragraph. So we have a Rosaline example and a Tybalt example. So very concise, very to the point, but I know exactly where this paragraph is going. Now, before I read the next part, I'm going to slide down because I want to highlight the last sentence in the same color. Okay, because this, essentially, Romeo proves how love for his lover and friend help him battle obstacles. So it's a summary sentence because each and every main body paragraph, you have to start with the topic sentence and end with a summary sentence. So it's like a little mini essay in each main body paragraph. Okay, so again, main body paragraph starts with a transitional word. Now I'm going to highlight the next in a different color. Let's see, I'll do gray. Okay, so we have another transitional word because it's the first supporting detail. Okay, she says, first, Romeo's compassion for Juliet helps overcome his painful love for Rosaline. As Romeo sees Juliet, he asks if his heart did love till now. Okay, so that's the supporting detail sentence and the example sentence. Okay, and she did it in two separate sentences. You can put it together if you want. Okay, but that's the supporting detail and that's the example. Okay, and then we have the most important part of the essay. Her next sentence, I'm going to highlight it in red because it's the most important part, is her commentary. And if you notice, her commentary is long. Okay, you want at least 1 to 3 sentences for commentary. This is how she's explaining how did this example help prove her theme. Okay, so again, let's go back to her theme. Love enables people to overcome difficulties. Okay, and her example here is that Romeo sees Juliet and initially falls in love. Okay, now how is this love for Juliet helping him? So this is what she says in her commentary. Romeo no longer feels pain from Rosaline because of his new longing for Juliet. His love for Juliet overcompensates the idea of any troubles, including loving Rosaline, a girl saving herself for God and unavailable to Romeo. Loving Juliet takes away Romeo's pain, troubles, and misfortunes, and changes him into a new, contented man. Okay, so this is an idea coming from her head. A new contented man. That wasn't stated in the play, and that's exactly what you need to do. Come up with an idea from your head. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my gray color because I'm going to have my next supporting detail and example. Okay, so another situation, let me just highlight. Okay, so another situation, so we have another transitional phrase. Okay, another situation in which Romeo's love helps him defeat evil occurs when his love for Mercutio purges his softness from loving Juliet and becomes a man again. Romeo breaks from his sensitive character when Tybalt kills Mercutio, saying, either thou or I or both must go with him. Okay, now we have 2 direct quotes in this paragraph. And both of the direct quotes end with your parenthetical citation, act, scene, line numbers with periods in between. No period inside the end quotes, but a period outside. Okay. Now, when you're writing your own rough draft, you do need to have 50% quotes and 50% paraphrases. She chose to put 2 quotes in this paragraph, but if we look at the next paragraph, this is a paraphrase. There's no quote there. Ooh, she has the word things. Don't use the word things. That's bad. She has another paraphrase, okay? And another bad thing here, the word this, okay? You want to replace the word this with an actual word. In her next paragraph, she has another paraphrase. So far that's 3 paraphrases and 2 quotes. And then look, her last one is a quote. So in total, she has 3 quotes and 3 paraphrases. So she has 50-50, which is exactly what you want to do. So again, let's go back up here. So another situation in which Romeo's love for him defeats evil occurs when his love for Mercutio. Okay, so love for Mercutio helps Romeo. And how is she using this example to prove her theme? Let's go back and highlight in red the most important part of your essay, which is your commentary. And she says, as Romeo says these words, he states his plan to not let this remain. I would get rid of the word this. Again, that's unclear pronoun reference. So Stance's plan not to let this remain and to get revenge on Tybalt for killing his beloved friend. Romeo's love and compassion towards Mercutio allows him to snap back into reality, defend, and fight for his friend. So it's making him hard. It's making him strong. It's making him manly again, is what she's saying. So she has proven her theme. And again, we end that paragraph with a summary sentence. Now, she goes on to her next main body paragraph, starting with your transitional word. You start with a topic sentence that includes your theme, your focus for the paragraph, and the different supporting details that you're going to use. She goes through again, using her examples, her commentary. Also, if you notice, she does have a few unclear pronoun references and words that you shouldn't use, like the word thing. But she has not used any be verbs. So is, are, was, were, be, being, been. She's gotten rid of all of those. It's all present tense. So Friar Lawrence shows his love. First, his love for Romeo overcomes his fear. So again, it's all present tense. So she has 3 main body paragraphs. Now remember, you don't have to do 3 main body paragraphs. You could do 2, that's fine. But that would mean you have 2 focus ideas in your thesis statement. So she has here Romeo, the nurse, and Friar Lawrence. So she has 3 main body paragraphs. If you wanted to make this a 4 main body or a 4 paragraph essay, you would say Romeo and the nurse or something like that, or Romeo and Friar Lawrence, whatever. And then she does have her conclusion paragraph last. And again, the conclusion paragraph starts with summarizing what you've proven in your theme, and then bringing it to the big overall world. So why does this theme matter in the world? And then end with your impact statement. So something very strong and forceful. Why is this idea so important in society? And then again, if we look down here, she has, okay, her running header is Smith 5 now, because this is the last page of her essay. We have still just double space. We have works cited, because we have 2. She had to cite her intro paragraph hook idea. So we have Tangled, okay, and this is the correct way of citing a movie. Okay, so look it up if you're not sure, but whatever you used as your hook, you have to cite it. It is alphabetized, so Howard, one of the directors, is first, his last name, because his first name is Brian. So H and then S for Shakespeare. Now this is the correct formatting for your essay yourself. So you can use this works cited entry. This is the anthology, our textbook. So this is actually what you can use. This is perfect. And that's it. Okay, so I will post this on Moodle, but hopefully this has helped you a little bit. So again, email me with any questions, but this is what you're going to be working on once you turn in your outline. Now, once I look at your outlines, I'll possibly tell you to fix this, that, or the other, maybe, if I see any major errors in your outline. But again, take that outline and start turning it into this rough draft that you are going to turn in the day we return from break. All right, see you guys later.